Some places are meant to stay hidden, erased from maps and guarded by absolute silence. These are the world's most forbidden fortresses. From nuclear bunkers to haunted ruins, they hold secrets that were never meant for the public eye. Today, we breach the walls. These are the top 10 most mysterious locations on Earth, starting at number 10. Our journey into the world's most classified locations begins at number 10, the impenetrable fortress of American wealth, Fort Knox. Located in Kentucky, this facility is home to the United States Bullion Depository, housing over 5,000 tons of gold, more than half of the country's entire Federal Reserve. It is not merely a vault, it is a defensive military installation. The facility is secured by a 4-layered fence perimeter, hundreds of surveillance cameras, and a specialized force of the U.S. Mint Police ready to respond to any threat. To access the main vault, one must pass through a 20-ton steel door and navigate a complex entry system that requires multiple personnel codes. Fort Knox stands as the definitive proof that the world's most valuable assets are also the world's most fiercely guarded secrets. At number 9, we visit a place where nature itself enforces the security. Ilha da Queimada Grande, globally known as Snake Island. Off the coast of Brazil, this island is home to thousands of the highly venomous golden lancehead vipers. The density is staggering, up to 5 snakes per square meter in certain areas. The Brazilian Navy has strictly forbidden civilian entry. No steel door or guard is required here. The security system is lethal, fast-acting, and patrols every single inch of the ground. At number 8, we enter the secretive circle of the world's elite, the Bohemian Club. Hidden deep within the redwood forests of California, their annual retreat, the Bohemian Grove, is a summer camp for the most powerful men on Earth. For 2 weeks every July, former U.S. presidents, politicians, and global CEOs gather here. Protected by high walls and sophisticated private security, access is virtually impossible. The world is forbidden from witnessing the cremation of care ceremony or hearing the decisions made in the shadow of the giant owl. This is where influence is quietly forged. Our descent into secrecy continues at number 7, the Vatican Apostolic Archives, formerly known as the Secret Archives. This repository houses over 50 miles of shelving and documents spanning 12 centuries of history. Much of this historical treasure is stored deep underground in a massive reinforced concrete bunker. Access is almost impossible. Before 1881, it was closed entirely, and even today, only a handful of highly qualified scholars may enter, permitted to view only 3 documents per day. The true depth of its secrets remains locked away, reserved for the pontiff. At number 6, we find a place protected not by steel, but by an unwavering human defense, North Sentinel Island. Located in the Bay of Bengal, this remote island is home to the Sentinelese people, one of the last isolated human populations on Earth. They live entirely outside modern civilization. The island's defense mechanism is brutal and simple. Any attempt at approach or contact is met with a lethal volley of arrows and spears. The surrounding waters are strictly forbidden by the Indian government. Here, the culture itself is the ultimate security system, ensuring absolute isolation and preserving a prehistoric way of life. At number 5, we stand on the planet's most dangerous border, the Korean Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ. Stretching 160 miles long and 2 miles wide, this is a misnomer. The DMZ is arguably the most heavily armed region on Earth, separating North and South Korea. It is fortified by millions of landmines, electric fences, tank traps, and the constant surveillance of over 2 million soldiers from both sides. Crossing this line is a guaranteed death sentence. This is less a border and more a tripwire to global conflict. At number 4, we look beneath the surface of Virginia to find the ultimate survival bunker, Mount Weather. This high-security facility is the backbone of continuity of government. Its importance was proven on September 11, 2001, when top U.S. officials were evacuated here as the nation faced its darkest hour. Hidden within the mountain, this underground city features its own hospitals, power plants, and command centers. It is designed to ensure the survival of leadership during a nuclear strike or global catastrophe. Protected by armed federal agents and fortified against any impact, Mount Weather remains the silent fortress where the future of a nation is guarded in the shadows. At number 3, buried under 2,000 feet of solid granite, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. This is America's fortress of last resort, built to survive a direct nuclear hit. It is protected by 25-ton blast doors that can seal the entire world out in seconds. As the brain of NORAD, it monitors every inch of the sky for incoming threats. It is a city of steel springs and massive shock absorbers, designed to keep the command center beating even if the Earth itself trembles. When the ultimate threat arrives, the mountain will remain silent, and the watchers within will be the last ones standing. At number 2, we drift into the dark waters of the Venetian Lagoon to find the most haunted place on Earth, Poveglia Island. Once a dumping ground for plague victims, it is said that over 160,000 people died here, their ashes still coating the soil. In the 20th century, it became a mental asylum where a twisted doctor performed horrific experiments on his patients. The crumbling hospital and the silent bell tower are all that remain of a place defined by suffering. Forbidden to the public, the island is a tomb where the screams of the past are buried beneath the waves. Some places are better left forgotten, but Poveglia's shadows refuse to fade. At the pinnacle of our list, number 1, the world's most famous secret, Area 51. Hidden in the desolate Nevada desert, this highly classified U.S. Air Force facility does not officially exist on most maps. For decades, it has been the epicenter of rumors involving extraterrestrial technology, recovered spacecraft, and advanced black-budget aircraft. Surrounded by motion sensors, camo dudes in unmarked trucks, and signs authorizing deadly force, Area 51 is a void of information. What lies beneath the dry lake bed of Groom Lake remains one of humanity's greatest unanswered questions. In a world of total surveillance, Area 51 is the last place where the truth is guarded by a wall of silence. Our journey through these 10 terrifying locations is complete. From the steel-bound heart of Cheyenne Mountain to the absolute secrecy of Area 51, from the forbidden sovereign bunkers of Mount Weather to the dark, plague-ridden shores of Poveglia, each fortress is a chilling reminder. We have looked into the hidden eyes of Menwith Hill and walked the edges of the world's most guarded voids. We have explored the shadows that maps refuse to show, and where humanity's greatest secrets are kept behind walls of silence. These places remind us that civilization, no matter how ambitious, is temporary. In these forbidden zones, history is not just recorded, it demands to be heard. Stay vigilant, because the most dangerous secrets are the ones that never see the light of day.